Hey guys, Midnight Melody here, and today I'm back with I Have an Outcast. We're on chapter 15. Make sure to go back and I don't know. We're on chapter 15. If you haven't seen my previous videos, you're gonna be lost. So make sure you watch those before you watch this one, even if it means opening a new tab, putting this one on pause, because I'll wait for you. Look, I'm waiting. You watch them? Okay, cool. Anywho, let's get right into it. It was 8, and Earyn still hasn't come to get her assignment. I sighed. Maybe she came in early and grabbed the wrong one, I thought. I stood and walked to her office. I knocked. Earyn? Earyn, are you there? I called. No answer. I opened the door. The lights were off, and so was her computer. Not a good sign. I turned around and walked to Joven's office. If anyone knew where Earyn was, it would be her brother. Hey, Joven, do you know where Earyn is? I asked him. He turned. Oh, hey, Wes. And no, I didn't. Did you check the recording room? The recording room, of course. Thanks, Joven, I said. I walked into the recording room. She wasn't there. I pulled out my cell and called Kaylee. Maybe Earyn's there. Hello? Kaylee answered. Hey, it's Wes. Is Earyn there? I can't find her at the office, I said nervously on my way down to the lobby. No, I haven't seen her. Is she okay? Kaylee asked. Where's Earyn? I thought. Yeah, she didn't come in to get her assignment today, and I was looking for her. Maybe she's sleeping in, I said. Oh, okay, well, talk to you later, she said, hanging up. I walked to the front desk. Hey, Gerald, has Earyn come in this morning? I asked. Nope, sorry, he replied. Has she called? I asked. Nope, I haven't heard from her. Maybe she's sick, he'd said. I walked out of the building and into the parking lot. I pulled out my phone and dialed Mari's number. Hi, Wes, she said. Hi, Earyn hasn't been to the office today, and she's not with Kaylee, and she hasn't called. I'm going to swing by her house, so if anyone's wondering where I am, just let them know. I climbed into my car. Yeah, okay, call me and let me know when you find her, Mari said. I thanked her and hung up. I drove to her house while questions flooded my mind. Is Earyn okay? Did something happen to her? Is she sick? Was she in an accident? I pulled over into her empty driveway, feeling sick to my stomach. Please be here, Earyn, I thought as I knocked on the door. Who is it? Earyn, thank God. But it didn't exactly sound like Earyn. Her voice is broken and coated with hurt. Her voice sounded like all the hurt in her life found her and took over her body. It's Wes. Can I come in? I asked softly. Yeah, she rasped. I opened the door. Earyn looked horrible. Her skin was paler than normal, and it had a silvery tone to it. Her face is swollen, like she'd been crying. Her eyes are glazed. She's hunched over, like she's carrying the weight of the world. Chapter 16, lyrics. Earyn! Wes runs over to me and looks at me, shocked. He sits next to me and hugs me tight. What's wrong? He whispers. I hug him tighter and close my eyes. Earyn, what happened? Wes asks, pulling away. I reach over and grabbed my recorder and pressed play, handing the small device to him. After the recording, Wes was extremely tense. I always thought I would be happy to finally find my parents. I was, until they wanted me home, I grumbled, my head falling into my hands. It's okay. They wanted you to go somewhere where you weren't happy. You did the right thing, Wes says tenderly, hugging me. Then why does it feel so wrong? I whispered. He doesn't reply. I find myself humming The Hanging Tree. I felt like it was my last piece of sanity. No one's gonna take you. I won't let anyone take you, Wes whispers. Silent tears fall. I hummed louder. What was it like in the orphanage? It couldn't have been that bad, right? Wes asked softly. My muscles coiled. I mouthed the words to my song. Earyn, Wes called softly. I shook my head on his shoulder. No one needs to know. It's my burden to carry, and mine only. You don't want to know. No one wants to know, I whispered. What did they do to you? He breathed. I got to a specific part in the song, and I sang it aloud. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where a necklace of hope side by side with me? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. What do you mean? He asked softly. Those lyrics have a meaning. The hanging tree I told you about was no rumor. It was a hanging tree. I would go there because everyone else was afraid to. When Kaylee and I met each other, went to see each other, we would meet there at midnight on one of the branches. I took a deep breath. We made necklaces, hence a necklace of hope side by side with me. Mine is from a mockingbird. I pulled the necklace from my jacket. Kaylee's is a dove feather. She gave me a mockingbird feather because I reminded her of them. She said I have a beautiful voice like the birds. I have brown hair and they have brown feathers. Kaylee didn't say it, but it's true. I was disliked. Mockingbirds are usually disliked because they chased away other birds. Not to mention I can mimic sounds pretty well, I said as I twirled the feather around my finger. The other part is when Kaylee moved away. She was my sanity. She knows how bad the orphanage is. She told me to run the last night I saw her, and I should have listened. But I was a fool, and I stayed. I wish I had listened. I should have. I was shaking. Wes wrapped his hands around me, and I took a shaky breath. I've been alone for so long, and now that I'm not alone anymore, I can't let myself be afraid of my past. I can't let myself slip. Right? Chapter 17, Hurt and Comfort. If it load. Okay. Wes's POV. Earyn shakes in my arms. What happened to her? What did they do to this poor girl in that place? The small girl began to hum. It was the hanging tree again. She was scared. I know she is. I can feel it. They would starve us, hurt us, lock us in tiny places, Earyn whispered, shaking harder. Scream at us. We got so sick, so many people died. And I couldn't do anything. They didn't do anything to help us. They didn't even care. Anger and grief oozed from her voice. It's okay, Earyn, I whispered. She shook her head. I watched them die. I heard their hearts stop. I felt them leave. People died right in front of me, and I couldn't do anything. Her fingers coiled around my red t-shirt. I hugged her tighter. Do you want to do something to cheer you up? I asked her. Earyn nodded shakily. I smiled warmly. I have something in mind, I told her. I gently pulled away and pulled out my phone. I dialed Kaylee's number. Right back, I told Erin, walking outside. Did you find Erin? Kaylee asks as soon as she picks up the phone. Hello to you too, and yes, I found Erin, I mumble. How is she? What happened? Is she okay? Kaylee asked quickly. I sighed. And you saw my... I sighed. I don't know. She's not sick. She's not hurt. I'm just... Her biological parents called her. Erin told them to leave her be. She's upset. She's afraid. Come over. We're gonna go to the theme park. I'm calling Joe from Lasercorn and Anthony. The other guys are busy. She needs something to help cheer her up. It's scaring me. I'm used to seeing her smile. This isn't like her. I sighed, running my fingers through my hair. Erin was like this when she was younger. She was upset like this. You're right. We need to do something fun, Kaylee tells me. I might go crazy if the Erin I know doesn't come back. I miss the girl. I know. I miss her. Great. Can you see if Mari can come? I ask her. Sure. Bye, Wes. I'll be there soon. I'll go pick up the guys. Keep Erin company. Kaylee hung up. I walked away from the cold outdoors and back into Erin's small house. And you're about to see my internet connection yet again. I opened the door to see Erin with a small notebook in her lap, scribbling things down. I felt relieved when I saw her face was back to normal. She still looked upset, but better. What you riding? I asked her playfully, flopping on the sofa. She scowled at me. Hey, easy on the sofa. I'm just renting the place. I don't own it. Erin growled. I grinned. At least it's comfortable, I teased. She rolled her eyes in annoyance, but she looks happy. They're song lyrics-ish, Erin tells me. I came up with the audio a few days ago, but I wanted to make some adjustments to the lyrics before I sang it. I think they're done, she muses, her voice back to normal. Can I hear? I asked. Erin hesitated for a minute before getting up and walking to her computer, hitting a few things. Then she sat at her piano and started playing. I don't know this song, so it's right here. Just look up Hello by Evancius. I don't know. Her fingers pull away from the piano. Wow, that was really good. Really good. When do you release it? I ask her. She shrugs. As soon as I want, I guess. She replies. I grin. What was the song about? I ask. I have a feeling I know. Erin's expression becomes guarded immediately. She does that when she's about to talk about something of her past. I see her do it even when she says nothing. It's like even if she thinks about it, her walls come up, like she's shielding herself from her own thoughts. My wonderful childhood, she answers. I press my lips together. Excuse me. Demonic childhood, she grumbles. I sigh. I knew Erin wasn't going to elaborate. She never does. But one day, I'll get her to trust me. Maybe I can finally get her to drop her walls. And freaking again, you get to see my network connection. I need to change the thingy. There we go. There we go. Well, it was really good, Wes says, smiling gently. I smile back. Erin, how do you feel about theme parks? Wes asks out of the blue. I look down sadly. I've never been to one, I answer. Wes looks happy. Then you're in for a treat. He cheers. I sigh. Lasercorn, Kaylee, Anthony, Sohinky, and Joven came over to go to the park with us. We decided who would go with whom. We finally decided that Kaylee, Anthony, Mari, and Sohanky would ride in Anthony and Kaylee's car, and Wes, Joven, Lasercorn, and I would ride in Wes's. We climbed into our cars. Wes, of course, drives. Joven's in the front seat, and Lasercorn and I are in the back. Joven pulls out a camera. "Hey guys, we're now in Wes's car on the way to the amusement park. We have Lasercorn, Wes, Earyn, Angel, and me," Joven listed. Archangel, Wes laughs. "Well, yeah, Archangel and Earyn," he grumbles. "Well, I like it," I muse. Lasercorn laughs evilly. "It sounds like urchin. It's weird." I roll my eyes. "And Lasercorn isn't weird at all," I challenged. "Ooh." Wes and Joven oohed. I leaned forward, swatted Wes on the shoulder, and swatted Joven in the back of the head. "Hey, how do I get the head swat and Wes gets a shoulder swat?" Joven complained. "1, Wes is driving, and I'd prefer not to be in an accident. 2, you're my brother, and 3, you're my brother," I mumble. This sends Lasercorn and Wes into fits of laughter. Joven shakes his head disapprovingly at the camera. "I can edit that out, you know," I say in a sing-song voice. "I can have Wes edit instead," Joven counters. "No, I'd edit that out too," Wes says. Joven sighs. My phone starts ringing. "Hey, who brought the phone to the party?" Lasercorn practically yells in my ear. I chuckle. Josh, Joven's real name, points the camera at me as I answer. "Yellow." "Headphone warning!" "We're here!" Anthony, Kaylee, Sohanky, and Mari scream into the phone. I almost drop the phone, and my attempt at catching the thing looked like a sad attempt at juggling. Really, guys? You almost blew out my eardrums!" I squeaked in surprise. I hear them laugh, including Lasercorn, Joven, and Wes. We're here. Look to your right," Mari said with glee. I looked at the window. Roller coasters. Everyone starts laughing. I said that out loud, didn't I?" I ask. "Mm-hmm," Wes replies. I sigh. "And it was caught on camera, wasn't it?" Joven grinned evilly. "Joshua Ovenshire, was it caught on camera?" I said. Wes and Lasercorn try to smother their laughs as I give Joven my death glare, and I put my phone on speaker. "Dude, she used your full name. Nice. You're done for. Nice knowing you, man," Sohanky says. I smile evilly. Are you coming to the tree? We're strung up Joven. We're posting this video on the internet. I started singing, but Joven cuts me off in a panic. Okay, I deleted it. Ugh, sisters, I smile. "I will no longer hang you at midnight in the hanging tree," I teased. Joven sighed in relief. "Hey, Earyn?" Anthony asked over the phone. "Yes, the one who has yet to take me off but probably will soon?" I asked in as innocently as possible. I'm afraid to ask my question now," he said in a small voice. I smiled. "Good boy," I teased. "Can I ask one?" Wes asked. "Yes, Wes. Be careful, though," I warned. Do we have permission to laugh uncontrollably?" Yes, I think I can allow that." Sure enough, everyone laughed. Go figure. We managed to get a good parking place, and we got in without a problem. Yay. We walked to the first ride, a roller coaster. I sighed. I was nervous, which is ridiculous. But because I'm 25, and I haven't ridden a roller coaster ever. Nervous? Wes asks. I nod. I'm 25, and I haven't ridden a roller coaster. Can you blame me? I asked. He grinned. No, you can ride with me if you want. Joven's going with Sohinki. Lasercorn and Mari are going, and Kaylee and Anthony, Wes offered. I nodded. We climbed in. I'm going to hate this, I can tell. We started off. Sorry if I grab your arm. I've never been a fan of heights, I breathed. Wes smiled in response. My little sister used to do the same thing. No biggie. He promised. I nodded. The roller coaster took us to the top and dangled us. I gasped. My hand reached for Wes. I found his arm and I wrapped my hand around it. He moved his arm and offered his hand instead. I took it gladly. Wes squeezes my hand in reassurance. The ride began to move, and I knew it was about to drop. My fingers tightened around Wes's. Why did I agree to this? Why? It dropped. I squealed. I can hear Wes laughing as my squeals turn into happy ones. I'm happy I agreed to this now. The roller coaster pulled us up to its starting point. I was still holding Wes's hand. He laughs. Not so bad. Now, was that so bad? He smiled happily. Nope, that was fun. Can we do another one? I squealed. Sure, he says. And now we see the lovebirds in their natural habitat, the amusement park. I hear Joven say. Wes and I turn around to see he has the camera pulled out on us. Wes and I just glare at him. The two lovebirds have discovered us! Abort! Abort! Sohinki, who was next to Joven, was laughing hysterically. Matthew Sohinki, Wes growls. Joshua Ovenshire, I hiss. Joven and Sohinki turn to each other and shake hands. Nice knowing you, sir, Sohinki said. And you, Mr. Sohinki. Joven said. The seats were up and Wes and I were on the platform in a matter of seconds. Kaylee, Anthony, Lasercorn, Mari, Joven, and Sohinki were out. I walked over to Joven and Sohinki and whacked them on the back of the head. Ow! They said in unison. I walked back over to Wes, who raised his hand for a high five, which I gladly gave. Well, we just got off the roller coaster, and Sohinki and I just got slapped by my sister, I hear Joven say to the camera. I lean over into the picture. Let it be known that they both deserved it, especially Joven. I looked at him and patted his shoulder. Sorry, Jovie. I walked back to Wes. Where to? Wes asked me. I look at him with eyebrows raised. You're asking me, the only person who's never been to an amusement park, where to go? I asked. Wes chuckles. Good point. He glances at his watch. We have time for another ride before dinner. I grin. Can we go on another roller coaster? I ask. Absolutely. Absolutely, Wes says. Earyn, how was it? Kaylee asks happily. Awesome. Intimidating at first, but really fun, I grin. Yeah, so scary. She reached for Wes's arm. Lasercorn smiled at me. I glared at him. That does not bode well in your future, David Moss, I snarled. Lasercorn backed away. I heard Wes, Mari, Sohinki, Joven, Kaylee, and Anthony trying to smother their laughs. I stomped my foot, making it look like I was going to start running at Lasercorn. He took off bolting. We bursted out in laughter. I'm so glad we got that on video, Mari chuckles. Yeah, the great Lasercorn getting scared off by the tiny but mighty Archangel. Anthony says good-naturedly. I smile evilly. Man, you've been spending way too much time with Lasercorn. Sohinki says. I may or may not have picked up on his evil grin, I say wistfully. We walked off the platform in the direction where Lasercorn ran. He stood by the exit with his arms crossed irritably. "That was great, guys. Thanks," Lasercorn says, his voice dropping in sarcasm. I grin. "This was fun." Well, anyway, guys, as you know, I only do 4 chapters in 1 episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up if it was good enough quality for your entertainment. And remember, listen to the wind, for the midnight melody may appear. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. Brr!